Hi, third graders. We are on Unit 5, Week 1, and we are going to learn our first half of our vocabulary words in this video. Our first word is the word cotton. Say the word cotton. Good. Let's spell it. C-O-T-T-O-N. Cotton. Good. This right here on your screen is a cotton plant. Cotton describes cloth that is made from soft, white fibers that grow in fluffy bunches on a cotton plant. So you can see in the picture, this is the cotton plant, and it grows in these little fluffy bunches that you see around here. And it's those fibers, it's those really soft white fibers that make our cloths, or a lot of them. A lot of t-shirts you'll see are made of 100% cotton, and that is that material from those fibers in the plant. Here are some example sentences. The man wore a white cotton shirt, so his shirt was made from those fibers from our cotton plant. She used cotton balls to clean her face. If you've ever seen a cotton ball, they're really fluffy and white. That is made from cotton. It is a good idea to wear lightweight cotton clothes when it's hot outside. Oh yeah, they can keep you really cool in the hot weather. Cotton clothes. So, your question is, what cotton clothing are you wearing? Or maybe have you worn before? How do they feel? So here are some of the characteristics of cotton clothing. And go ahead and talk about the clothing you are wearing that is made of cotton, if you are wearing any. Use cotton in your answer. Pause the video. Your next word is festival. Say festival. Great. Festival. Let's spell it. F-E-S-T-I-V-A-L. Festival. The parade marks the opening of the town's summer festival. So you can see they're right here gathered for a parade in their town's festival. A festival is a program of entertainment, so it's there to entertain you, and it's often held annually, which means every year. Okay, it's a program or something that people organize to help entertain a community. So the city celebrates its birthday with an annual festival. Maybe you have a festival that your town celebrates on its birthday. I rode a carousel and played games at the festival. So it can be sort of like a fair in some people's festivals. There were fireworks at the end of the festival. That might be a good way to end the celebration of that fun, entertaining time. So your question is, what is a festival in your community? When does it take place? What can you do at the festival? This is where I grew up. I grew up in Saline, Michigan, and Saline always has a Celtic festival. Every summer, there is a Celtic festival, and there are lots of fun things to do and lots of things and people to talk to about the Celtic traditions. So I want to know, do you have a festival in your community? Does Shields have any festivals? If they do, when does it take place, and what can you do there? Use the word festival in your answer. Pause the video. Your next word is the word graceful. Say the word graceful. Good. We're going to very gracefully spell this word. G-R-A-C-E-F-U-L. Graceful. Our suffix is full, F-U-L. When you see full at the end of the word, it's usually just one L. So you can see in this picture that the ballerina made a graceful leap. Graceful means beautiful in their form, meaning like how they're doing something, or in their movement. Beautiful. The graceful cat balanced on the windowsill. So you can see the cat right on the windowsill here. They're balancing. Their movements are soft and easy. The graceful swan floated on the water. Graceful. It was beautiful in its form, right? It was beautifully floating on the water. The eagle looked graceful as it soared in the wind, or on the wind currents. So it was soaring beautifully. Your question is, well, it's more of an action. You guys are going to show how someone who is graceful would walk across the room, And then I want you to imagine you are a graceful ballet dancer, girl or boy, and show how you would dance gracefully across your stage. So first walk gracefully, then dance across the stage gracefully. Pause the video until you're done. The last word for this video is handkerchief. Say the word handkerchief. Good. Some people say handkerchief, and that's okay too. So this word is interesting because we say handkerchief or handkerchief, but it's really the word hand in there. And that doesn't really sound like handkerchief, okay? Doesn't really sound like that, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and spell it. Handkerchief, handkerchief. So you can see in this man's pocket, he has a handkerchief. So the man has a blue silk handkerchief in his pocket. A handkerchief is a soft, it's usually square piece of cloth that is used for wiping your nose, your face, or your hands. To be honest with you, people don't use them very much anymore, but they used to be really popular. Nowadays, we have these. But in the olden days, people didn't really use these kind of tissues that were disposable. They would use handkerchiefs more often, so a lot of old people will use them because they're used to them, and they can be reused, and so they can just be washed after you use them. But basically, it's cloth that you would use to like blot your face, wipe your nose, or maybe even wipe your hands off on. So here we can see the man blew his nose in his handkerchief. She wiped off the smudge with her handkerchief. So a lot of like women, if they were putting on lipstick, they might wipe their smudge of their lipstick. In an emergency, a handkerchief can be used as a paper towel. So if you spilled something and it was an emergency, you could dry it up with it. Your question is, how is a handkerchief different than a paper tissue, like the tissues we know today? How are they different from each other? Use the word handkerchief in your answer. Pause the video.